seems currently the video is it still not on? The video.
You're supposed to have it all because
Sorry, supposed to be done.
render.
The render. Okay. So we can just start with the render part.
Let's add post processing. Then we can start rendering that thing, and then we can compile it and make a video and then cut in places that we think is necessary.
Assuming the deadline 7 August, right? Right now, are we able to finish everything before we render?
What is it?
Right, so all the video, the file, right? The forest layout file, all the post processing, all the sequence, everything's done already, right?
Yeah, so we just have to put post processing, render it, and just put it in Premiere and then chop the parts that are unnecessary or too long.
Okay. Best, because I think I'm thinking that if I render this weekend,
It should not take long to render, right?
you're going to render my own, or you want us to render?
The thing is, they asked us for the file itself, and we have two different files right now.
Yes.
One is English because he worked on the first half, and one is mine where I worked on the second half.
Are you going to combine together or separate them?
There is a way, but it's a 50-50. It can either work or it can either break both the files.
Okay, if not able to combine, and we have to separate two files to render. So these two files, right, which is view and library, has to be done before we can move on to the rendering bits.
So there are 33 sequences, I think 33. And
33.
yes, we have to put post processing, which won't take long.
Okay, are we able to do it by today?
Yeah. But rendering, okay.
The rendering just, I think you can leave it to me. I can use it on my PC, render it. Yeah, just make sure everything is okay. If got any problem, I think we'll try to resolve on Monday. Then the video editing part will be, hopefully by Monday we're able to start.
Okay, so either we render the master sequence and hope everything works well. What you see in the master sequence is not the final thing that renders, because there's thunder and rain in the background.
We're not rendering on master sequence. Yeah, talking about technical terms. I will not render on master sequence because master sequence, right? They combine all the video sequence together, right? Like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and so on. So
that was fun.
in between part, right? Like let's say part 1 to part 2, because the lighting, let's say the ultra dynamic sky got some change in between. We need to jump from day to night time, right?
Yes.
It'll take a while for the day to night to load the lighting correctly. So based on experience, it's best to render separately. Like part 1 render, finish, wait for let's do on the part 2, wait for all the lighting of the thing to be done, and then start render to part 2, and so on for the rest.
That is ideally how you should be rendering.
Yes.
That can be done too, yes. I'm just saying, master sequence, in the master sequence, the lighting does jump suddenly, but when you finally render everything, okay, it's different in the rendered version of the video.
Because rendered version is totally different from what you expect because of the settings that you put in the, the queue, right?
Yeah, so
the render queue, right?
Yep.
Render queue have a lot of settings that which you have not know like I don't know how to describe it, but I have all the settings that I used previously. So I can use mine from the previous or I can later I send it to you or you to try.
How many minutes is a sequence of 3 minutes, right? Like roughly 3 in the master sequence.
Yeah, I guess less than 3 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
Well, you just try one sequence.
We could test, but now that I realize we have 2 different forest layouts, right? So we have to separately render everything because Avery's is different.
Yeah, that's the plan. Because yeah, we don't want to conflict 50-50, right?
Yes.
Also, we're being worried that if we render separately, I'm not sure how the 2 files, the post-processing will be like because you'll be noticeable from the, let's say, the part A, part B, right? Part A is you, part B is Emery, then part E is like, let's say it's dark, like dark blue. And then part B, Emery is like, that blue is a bit, you're able to notice the blue is different from part A. So this change because of the way how the RTO calculate the lighting, right? When it renders, will be noticeable. So this is the cons for rendering separately.
So for post-process, I was not ideally thinking of color correcting because I tried color correcting in post-process. It works for first sequence or whatever sequence that you worked on. Then it messes up the lighting in the second sequence.
Are you able to keyframe the lighting? Yes.
Yeah, you can, but that's the thing, right? It looks different in scene 1 and then it looks different in scene 2. So that's why I was not ideally thinking of using post-processing for fixing the lighting and the composition or whatever, just to add like those dust particles or like, the smudges on the camera sometimes. And since it's raining, I was thinking we can have like those raindrop things on our camera.
Hello.
Hello.
Is it possible to you have the After Effects? Or
no, it's an Unreal thing, so.
No, I mean because we can do it in Unreal for the rebuttal. Thinking of other option like After Effects. I think that might be a rain effect or other stuff.
Rain effect?
No, it's like your video editing tool, right? Or software.
It would not be 3-dimensional, I'm not thinking of adding rain. I'm thinking of adding those droplets that collect and on the camera lens itself. It's like it's supposed to be subtle, not so noticeable, because if it's very noticeable, your focus is going to go there. It should be very, very subtle, mostly human-like when you look at it.
Sozinho existe,
Right, the post-processing, right? Try to do by the way. I'm not sure what's Emery, maybe you got something like let's hope that the post-processing, if we able to do today, right? Whatever you touch, right? Like there's something you having a number or change the difference, right? Just note it somewhere so that when let's say every later you come in, right? You can use that same setting for its file. So both shares the same property, able to achieve the same result.
I have one idea if you're willing to try. Do you have your hard disk with you?
Yeah.
Do you have Amy's files here?
Yes.
What I can do is I can delete the parts that he worked on.
This is the only one file that I have for Emery, so be careful of what you want to do.
Yeah. So instead of making changes to his first layout, I'll make changes to mine. So I can copy his. He did not make any post-processing or lighting changes. Do you?
I don't think so. Because post-processing, I tried on my PC, the all the lighting out there it's not it's either not noticeable or it's not working at all. So the only thing that affects the post processing, right, in terms of the lighting in general is through the ultra dynamic sky.
Did you figure out how to get the fog up?
What?
What is that? Exponential height fog. I was not able to get it.
Sorry, I don't try that. I think you meant that the fog is not correctly.
这个有看什么？
Yeah.
哦，对。
So what you're trying to say is the font is not correctly rendering or it's not positioned well.
If I try to position it in the word, it doesn't recognize the position in the master sequence. In fact, it doesn't take effect in the master sequence. It does know where the fog sits, but it doesn't show that effect. And something tells me you can only see that after post-process. After render post-process.
No, I think